guys are doing wonderful. Welcome to the Sapphire Spider Oracle channel. If it's your first time being here, thanks for stopping in. And if you're a returning listener, thanks for coming back. I just saged and cleansed the space, so we are ready to rock and roll. And we are doing a reading check-in for the full moon energy. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, or donate as you see fit. All that information is below in the video description. It helps the channel grow, helps the magic flow. All right. Had a couple of cards trying to kind of like, what's your spirit animal coming in for the full moon, Aries? This one. Woo, look at that card. Beautiful. Number 44. Let me tell you, Aries, right now there's a lot of double numbers coming through for the piles that I've done so far for this batch of readings. So you were right in line with everyone else, but on your own little path, you've got the number 44. Look at this. God, this card is freaking gorgeous. This has got to be, like, most of them are really colorful. I just love how this Black Panther is, like, emerging out of this card, out of the background of this card. It's kind of talking about that. It's talking about, like, you emerging. So 44, emerging. Number 44 is, well, just the number 4, is very much about groundedness, like four corners of the earth. Buildings are rectangles, right? So you usually have at least 4 corners to make a structure type deal. That's really the vibe that comes off of the number 4. It's very much talking about like earth, pentacle type energy, and you're reclaiming your power. So Aries, you might have retreated for a while into the background to get stabilized, and you are officially stable. And now you get to reclaim your power and come out of that background. Lovely Black Panther energy here, like It kind of gave me the word resurgence. Of course, I did just watch a whole bunch of American Horror Story, including season 3 with Coven with the witches, and it was awesome. So resurgence was bringing something back to life. Black Panther movie, they think that he dies off, but he comes back to life in a sense because he didn't die. Ooh, there's your cards. It's talking about that, like, you, like, literally, you faded into the background for a while, and now you, like, resurge out. Oh, dude, okay, it just reminded me, yeah, my Aries friend just took, like, a week-long social media break. It was something for her school or something like that, but kind of like that, like, and then she, like, she just got to come back to social media, and her first little post back was like, hello, like, good morning. It was like this little person, like, popping out of the side of the page. So that's what, it's exactly that similar type of energy. It's like you had to recede from something, and now you get to come back out, reclaim your power, you're stable, you're grounded, you got everything in check. Said you can show your face, show yourself again, something like that. All right, what's up with this message from the tarot? This is coming in for the full moon, so. Five of Wands, kind of some conflict, but it gave it to me in a very like sibling-like way, like, and that's definitely what this particular card is depicting. These are, I can't remember, I'll have to look in the book, but I was going to say it's a set of brothers. It's an Indian story from like Ramayana, possibly, or something like that. Anyway, these are all brothers, and they're all kind of like squabbling and fighting and stuff like that, like siblings. So it just said unrest. Like, instead of civil unrest, it was like sibling unrest. So there's been some sibling unrest possibly for you, Aries. It didn't seem heavy. It's just like, right? Like, so there's been some of that energy, or that's come, or I don't know. Could definitely be what's around for this full moon. There's like a lot of squabbling. Something just said, like a total mom voice is like, what is going on? Like, yeah, like a mom walks in the room and there's a bunch of squabbling or something like that, right? And so that's part of the energy, which it's kind of bringing up that full moon. Everybody gets a little like on edge because the full moon's very potent and powerful and full. That's where they joke about like werewolves coming out at the full moon, right? Everyone gets a little like meh. And if you've ever worked in food service, you can kind of tell when it's a full moon because like all of your customers will be a little like, right? That's kind of what this energy is. It's not bad. It's just like, right? wow. Yeah, that kind of stuff. There's a lot of voices. There's a lot of voices coming off of your cards right here. That might also be why you kind of had to retreat a little bit, because like when, I don't know about you guys, but when there's like three different sounds going on, like the TV, someone's talking, and this is going on over here, da, da, da. Like when all those voices are going on, it really just kind of gets to me after a while, and I have to retreat and go have my silence and meditate. I really can't stand it. It frazzles the crap out of me. And that's kind of the energy that's coming off of both of these cards in general. That's the energy that I'm catching around the full moon for you, Aries, is like there's just a lot of stuff going on. And it's like, whew. And you're like, please let me just retreat. Now, this Three of Wands right here is, hang on, it wants to pause because my left ear is getting hot. And I had that in someone else's reading in the last batch. Like, my left ear has been getting hot. There is someone out here, it just said in these woods for some reason. There's someone out here that is talking some crap, and I'll say for me personally possibly, but like I feel like for people in my readings too, like that's kind of been an energy that's around. Like there's some people that have started talking crap about you or something, possibly, and that's part of this energy too. There might be just a whole bunch of like meh. If your left ear gets hot and you resonate with that synchronicity, like I've been sensing that a lot for a whole bunch of other signs myself. Like it's an energy that's out here right now, so protect yourself. It's kind of talking about that. This card right here, this Three of Wands, can be about a lot of waiting. It can actually be about business enterprise as well, but in this deck in particular, it takes a much different tone. This is, she's climbing the ladder to go rescue like either her brother or the prince or something like that. And so that's the whole thing, is like there's very much this energy of being tired, needing to get away from stuff in order to get the happiness you want, or some peace and quiet or something. There's definitely this vibe here about like too many voices, too many people talking, too much something, possibly some people talking bad about you, like definitely like receding a bit. That's what I was saying, is like you might have needed to recede in the background a bit. So this could be very much past energy, like leading up to, and like how this card's lining up, like right under the full moon. This could be the full moon energy. This could be what's kind of coming up to it. This could be kind of coming out of the full moon in a sense. But you definitely needed to like, woo, step away for a second, right? Like, That's what I was pointing at, was the circle, even though this is a sun, that's what it's saying. Like, so by the full moon, with the Seven of Wands, it just said, like, you're going to realize the obstacles you're facing. Ooh, nice, woo. And then that's what allows you to reclaim your power. With the Seven of Wands here, yeah, like, you're going to be able to see the obstacles you're facing, and you're going to reclaim your power. And it also just gave it to me, because this is a Seven of Wands, this is a Three of Wands. If you subtract the 3 from the 7, you get a 4. It's like, and that's what this represents, is like hammering the nails in, building a railroad in particular in this card. But and then we got ladders, railroads. There's something here about, right, pathways. Like you're literally building and working on pathways, Aries. But you've had to recede a little bit because there was a bunch of energy going on with this like squabbling and fighting, and it's like, it's almost like you, like a multiple choice thing. Like you get to eliminate 3 of the options, 3 of the paths, right? You get to eliminate 3 of the obstacles in your path so that you can more clearly see the others that remain. That is a solid 4 energy, so that you can see what remains, what is left, what is in solid form and is actually worth your time, right? So that's good to know, that this is going to illuminate the obstacles for your path, but you're definitely still in this energy of busting through them. Like it won't be finished. It's just you're going to get that illumination by the full moon of how to kind of cross some things off your list, clear off some things from your path, and really look and see what's the essential important things, right? Yeah. And with this Two of Wands here, it's like you get down to about two choices and it comes down to like one single decision. And you've really got to consider and look in essentially both ways. You got to look at the past and see everything you've already kind of worked through to get down to this decision. You also got to look forward. There's the key, right? You got to look forward to the future. So you do need to review the past a bit and all this energy you're about to go through, are going through. But looking towards the future is the key, is just said to like happy prosperity. Okay, nice. It said, but all I see is red. Wow. Hold up. With that Ten of Swords there on the end, it's like all you see is the betrayal. That's what I was saying. Okay, look. My left ear got hot for you, Aries. Somebody is running their mouth about you, and it feels like backstab and betrayal, and that's the whole thing. Is like you have to step away from some of this energy. I think that you were playing this off to be much lighter than it actually is, and it's freaking not. It's, look at all of these wands, and then you get this Ten of Swords. Like, this was so much heavier energy, because a Ten of Wands, like if this was a 10 of Wands, that would be a very heavy, burdensome energy. You got more than 10 wands here on the table. That is for damn sure, Aries. You got more than 10 wands on the table, and on top of that, you got this 10 of Swords over here. Somebody, I'm telling you, someone's been running their mouth about you, and you did a good thing to step away and just shh, right? You did good. But you're identifying the obstacles that are before you so that you can reclaim your power and step out of it. It comes down to a decision. And in the future, it feels like if you choose to stay in this same situation, so I was saying, you're reflecting on the past, like, well, maybe I shouldn't leave, or maybe I should still be this person, maybe I should still do this, right? Look at this energy. It's not the most awful energy you've ever seen on this side. Reflecting, right? Okay, there's a line coming through about how like the past always has like rose-colored glasses on. Like you can always see the good things from the past, but you got to remember like some of the negative things that came with it. And that's where the future is looking at it like, I just don't know if I should trust this. This seems like I'm just gonna get stabbed in the back, betrayed, hurt. People are going to talk about me, lie about me, or something like that, Aries. Like, they're just not going to be kind to you whatsoever. And it sounds like in a gossipy, talking about you, putting obstacles, squabbling kind of way. Which brings me back to this card, which is very much like you're better off, like, literally just kind of chilling on your own for right now. I want some more cards. Like, that is just, dude, somebody I feel like is running their mouth about you, Aries, in this just really unkind way. And I feel like definitely if you tolerate it anymore, this is the energy you're going to receive. And that's the whole thing, is like you're making a choice, and the choice is, are you going to tolerate this anymore? With this Two of Wands, it makes you sad. Two of Wands can be a little bit of a sad card. It's very much just like, yeah, you're being torn apart in half about this decision, but the truth is that there's a lot of this Ten of Swords energy, and someone is just not treating you right, not being nice. And if you're going to tolerate that anymore, then that's what you're going to receive. Whoa, look at that. And that's the whole thing. See, if that's what you tolerate, that's what you're going to receive. Look at these two cards that came out. The Death card and the Nine of Cups. With this, it said death is only the beginning, which was a line from the Mummy movie, right? And then you have the Nine of Cups. You desire this ending very much. Some just said thrill seeker. You desire this ending very much because it would give you a thrill in a sense. Because I think you're really miserable, actually. Aries, honey. Like, I think you're actually really miserable and you want this ending to come because it just said you've got other plans, you've got wish fulfillment to happen. Like that would make you very happy to not have to deal with this energy anymore because of the fact that it just ain't good for you, right? It's just not good. Do you want to tolerate this anymore? The answer should totally be no. You already desire that. You desire this ending, this death. You desire for this all to transform and become something else because you're tired of dealing with this energy. At 9 of Cups, that would be the total wish fulfillment. That would make you happy. And this is a lot of transformation too, because this is a man dressed up as a woman to win her heart. So there's a lot of transformation in that way too. It's like you need transformation to happen in both ways. You need some wishes to come true, some things to be fulfilled, some things to transform, and definitely some ending of some kind because this energy got to go. And that would make you very happy. That's the decision you want. It feels like you want this to magically just like whoop, resolve itself. I don't know if it will. The key is, look, the key, he's holding a key. The key is, are you going to tolerate this anymore? If the answer is no, then cut that shit off. And it said, fill up your own cup, fulfill your own wishes, right? Woo, Aries, that's what I got for you. Let me know how that resonates. Good luck with all of that through the full moon. Fill up your own cup. You don't need this energy at all. I'll see you guys on the next reading. Thank you.